Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Michelle Fondin and I'm the author of Twin Flame Romance, The Journey to Unconditional Love, available in paperback, Kindle, and Audible books. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Thank you for subscribing below. Click on that bell, scroll up to all for all notifications, and thank you for giving the video a thumbs up. I do readings, 30, 60, and 90-minute readings, Twin Flame Romance, Life, Path, and Purpose. You can book that at my website, michellefondinauthor.com. Welcome to a timeless reading. This is a pick a card reading, or pick a pile reading, rather. This is for twin flames, and the question that's being answered is, where am I at on this twin flame journey with my twin flame at this current moment? Now, this reading is timeless. I'm posting this at a moment that I am on vacation. Therefore, it's just a filler for the week that I'm gone. However, anytime you stumble upon this video, then it's probably meant for you to get this reading. So it's very simple. You can pick a pile number 1 with the green Aventurine. You can pick pile number 2 with the Lapis Lazuli, or you can pick pile number 3 with the rose quartz. I put the timestamps below in the info box for whichever pile you pick. And then you can click on the timestamp and listen to your reading. Pile number 1, welcome. We're just going to get started by saying a prayer over the cards. Dear God, Jesus, Holy Spirit, Mother Mary, archangels, angels of God, twin flames, guardian angels, let this reading be the highest light and love of God the Father. Let it bring light, love, and truth to everyone involved. Archangel Michael, please stand guard, casting away any lower energies with your sword of light. Romance angels, twin flame angels, please help the twin flames in pile number 1 to understand where they are at on their twin flame journey now. Okay, so we're gonna pick 2 cards for you who is getting this reading, 2 cards for your twin flame, and then 2 cards for the couple. And then if we need some clarification, we'll pull other cards as well as some oracle cards. So just know that to my left, to your right are going to be the cards pertaining to you. And on my right side, your left side, are going to be the cards pertaining to your twin flame, whether you're divine feminine or divine masculine, it really doesn't matter. And the cards in the middle are going to represent the couple and where you guys are at right now at the time that you're getting this reading. And we're just going to get boogieing on along and we'll see what messages come up for you, twin flame. While I'm picking the cards, it's a good idea just to center yourself and breathe and see what is happening in your heart space right now. Just stay in your heart space rather than your head space. So we are looking at, yeah, there's a lot going on here. There's like, it's really weird. There's like, so for you getting the reading, I feel like there is this very independent energy where you are doing your own thing. You're almost ready for a fresh start. You've got the Dreamer card with the 9 of Autumn, which is 9 of Pentacles right here. And I feel like you in pile 1 getting the reading, I feel as if you are actually going toward this independent energy where you are financially secure, you're financially set, you're doing your own thing. You may have started a business recently or started a recent endeavor. It doesn't have to be a business, just a passion project. And I feel like you're really walking alone in this. You're doing your own thing. You're in a good place though. When I say walking alone, it means you're actually in a very, very good place. And I like the Dreamer card because the Dreamer card does represent new beginnings and a fresh start and taking that leap of faith into a new endeavor. And I feel like pile 1, you are in a good space right now. For you, you're in a really good space. I almost feel like as a twin flame, I've been doing my work. I've done my work. I'm just doing my own thing now. I'm a very independent person and I feel like things are good for me. Things are good with finances, with my own life. I'm treating myself to whatever it is I want to treat myself to. And I'm just I'm in a very good place right now. Now let's look at the your twin flame. And I see your twin flame. This is 8 of Winter. Your twin flame seems to be stuck. You see this young lady. She is stuck on this little ice float or berg, I don't know what it's called, this cube of ice. And she's floating very close to the land. And so she could easily take a step and just hop on over. But this is not fear. It's fear of moving forward. It's fear of taking that step forward. And What is this twin flame for you, pile one? What are they afraid of? They're afraid of taking the step into the Two of Summer, Two of Cups, into that twin flame connection. Why are they feeling so afraid? I don't know. A lot of fears, self-doubt. I'm feeling there's a lot of self-doubt here for your twin flame. And it's not that they don't want to come forward into the twin flame connection. It's not that they don't want to come forward with their divine counterpart and maybe clear up some things that have gone wrong. So some of those things could be like fighting, conflict, the need to ask for forgiveness. It's not that they don't want to, pile number one. It's that they're afraid. And when you're afraid, it's hard to step forward, even if it's just a small distance to step forward. So I feel like your twin flame is still caught up in their own fears, and it's that they want the connection. They want to be with you, pile number one, but they are really afraid of taking that leap forward. So I would just say for you, keep doing what you're doing in your own energy and this really independent but nice energy. Now, as far as the couple goes, like there is so much conflictual energy here, pile number one, that I have no idea what's really happening. I have a feeling that in one piece, it has to do with the law of giving and receiving. And I feel like there's been a lot of conflict between you and your twin flame because it almost seems that when you come together, you have a fight and then you separate. And it's kind of like you want to come together and you want to talk and you want to work things out, but every time you do it, it's like boom, conflict, and then it's like nothing, no communication, lockdown, absolutely nothing. Because we have the Five of Spring, which is Five of Wands, and we also have the Four of Autumn. Four of Autumn is what I call feast or famine. That's the feast or famine card. What does a feast or famine card mean? Feast or famine for me personally means like it's an all or nothing, that there's no gray area. There is no middle ground. Now, of course, it can have to do with finances, but here what I'm seeing is that this is a love reading. This is a romance reading. And what I'm seeing here is with the Five of Spring, which is a card about conflict, and it's a card about competition. And it's often about like people being stubborn and not wanting to change their ways. So literally what I'm seeing is it's like feast. You guys are together, you're talking, you're laughing, you're having a good time. Pretty soon after that, it's conflict and then separation, and there's nothing, no communication, no nothing. And there, you may even take it one step further, twin flame, where it's not only nothing, but it's like blocking, unfriending, all sorts of things. So let's just see what your angels and guides, pile number one, has to say about how to get out of this feast or famine energy and this conflictual energy for the twin flame couple, because I think that's really important that you know, like, what is our way out from that? What is the way out from this sense of conflict, this sense of feast or famine? It's all or nothing. There's never any gray areas. Yeah, I feel like there is a maturity that needs to come into play. I hate to say this, but if you're a divine feminine, the maturity has to come in with the divine feminine. Queen of Spring, Queen of Wands, which is a very feminine energy, but it's also a very independent, kind of like the Nine of Autumn that I showed you here, the Nine of Pentacles. It's an independent, feminine type energy who is not afraid to be independent, but also not afraid to, hey, say things like they are and to act from a more mature stance and not from this more kid-like stance or this light romance stance of, well, if you're not going to contact me or you're going to argue with me, then I'm just going to block you, or I'm going to ghost you, or I'm going to unfriend you from social media. So I feel like when things are going awry, it's going to take one of you, twin flame, to stand up into the higher power, into the queen power, the higher power, rather than staying in this kid energy. Because look at the Five of Spring, look at, there's two fairies here, but they're kids and they're fighting. They're fighting over something. So, you know, it's not the way to be. Not the way to be, to stay in this fighting or quabbling. I feel like it's just this bickering energy. of like you're all getting along and things are fine, and then like you have some sort of conflict and blow up and it's blowout, like it's just no talking. Okay, so let's just ask your guardian angels, pile number 1, for a couple of cards about the romantic part of the connection. Let's see what comes out here. Yeah, and you know, this is exactly what I'm seeing if you are getting this reading about, yeah, so here we go. Just stay in your abundance mindset. I feel this is for you more than your twin flame. Stay in that abundance mindset. If things are good financially, if things are coming along for you, just stick with it. Like, place your focus on that for right now, rather than your focus on your twin flame. And acceptance energy, accepting that everything happens for a reason. You may not like it. It may not be great. You might be sad about it, but I really believe that everything happens for a reason. And like, if there has been this feast or famine with your twin flame in the past, it's happening for a reason. So there's no mistakes, right? There are no mistakes. It might be frustrating, but there are no mistakes. Okay, let's just get one. Romance. Yeah, children. So, I mean, it says your love life are being affected by children, but honestly, here's what I am seeing based on the actual reading. What I'm seeing based on the actual reading is it's not so much children. Now, you may have children, your twin flame may have children, you may be planning on having children together, but I'm not even seeing it as that. I'm seeing it as more of inner child work that needs to be done because you are acting like children, or you're manifesting the anger, the frustration, the conflict in a childlike manner. And it's time to just get rid of those childhood wounds, get rid of the inner child wounds, and like embrace, hug your inner child and learn to accept your inner child and love it for what it is. And then be able to talk with your twin flame, have good communication on a more mature level. Now, if you're in total separation and no communication with your twin flame, then you can prepare yourself for this, for when the time comes where you do come back together in reunion, and things will go a lot smoother. So to summarize, what I would like to say about where you are at on your twin flame journey, pile number 1, is if you are the one receiving this reading, you're in great energy. Things seem to be going really well for you. Fresh start, new start, good things in finances and business, and whatever side gigs or side hustles you might be having. Your twin flame wants very much to have reunion. However, they are stuck in their own fears. When it comes to you guys coming together, there's a lot of conflict and there's a lot of coming together, but then like fighting over really stupid stuff, or like things that don't even really matter. And then you're separating because of this immature energy. And it's up to the person receiving the reading, notably, it seems to be a divine feminine energy, that needs to rise up into their queen power, even if you're a guy, rising up into their queen power, this independent power, but a mature power that knows when to say quit, when to say we're going to stop this arguing, we're going to stop squabbling, we are going to stop the ghosting, we're going to stop the blocking with each other, and we're going to get a little bit more mature when dealing with this, accepting the way things are for right now. Acceptance is the greatest way to move forward. And then finally, we're doing your inner child work and, healing that inner child and the inner childhood wounds. So I hope this reading was helpful for you, pile number 1. Thank you so much for joining me, and thank you for subscribing to the channel below, making sure to hit that like button, and I will see you in the next video. Welcome, pile number 2. To get started, we are actually going to say a prayer over the cards. Dear God, Jesus, Holy Spirit, Mother Mary, archangels, angels of God, twin flames, guardian angels, let this reading be the highest light and love of God the Father. Let it bring light, love, and truth to everyone involved. Archangel Michael, please stand guard, casting away any lower energies with your sword of light. Romance angels, twin flame angels, please help pile number 2 to understand what is happening on their twin flame journey now. Okay, so what I'm going to do is take 2 cards for you, the one who is receiving the reading, 2 cards for your twin flame, whether they are a divine masculine or a divine feminine, and 2 cards for the couple, and we will pull additional cards for clarity when we need it. So first of all, this is your energy, pile number 2, that you are receiving this reading and where you're at on your own individual twin flame journey here. Okay, this is for you. This is for your twin flame. I don't read reversals. That's why I'm flipping the cards back up. I just don't like reading reversals. Okay, so here we go. We are going to get 2 for the twin flame couple, for you and your twin flame. Awesome. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at the energies here. All right. I feel like you, the one who is receiving this reading, is in really, really good energy. I feel like financially things are going well. You have the King of Ariel, King of Pentacles. This is a really mature energy, twin flame. I love this energy. It's mature, it's great. It's usually someone who is on their way up financially, really financially secure, building a good nest egg, saving for retirement, and it just looks really, really, really good. So I absolutely, positively love this energy. Okay, so the next card that came up was 3 of Raphael, which is 3 of Cups. There you go. And what I'm seeing in this is you celebrating life. And I feel like with the King of Ariel, King of Pentacles, it absolutely, positively, this is you celebrating your own life, going out with friends, having community, having fun, going to social engagements, and just enjoying your life overall, twin flame. And I feel like you are in a really, really good place. And you know what I'm seeing here? I'm seeing that, like, I feel like for you is like during the whole lockdown, during 2020 into 2021, like you were saving some of your money, looking forward to having these social gatherings, looking forward to maybe going on vacation or hanging out with friends, going out to dinners, going to some theme park or events. And I feel like you're in this place where you're doing it. You're in this place where you're like, oh my God, things are starting to open up. And I really want to have fun and I want to do things. I want to go out and paint the town. You know, I just want to go out and be with my friends and do a lot of things. And I think that is excellent, excellent energy to be in, twin flame. Now, for your divine masculine or divine feminine, right? So this is not exclusive to whoever is getting this reading. DMs could get this reading or DFs could get this reading. But for your twin flame, I feel like things are coming full circle. The wheel card that looks really good for them learning their karmic lessons. And the reason I say that is because it's coupled with the 3 of Gabrielle, which is the 3 of Pentacles. Look at this, we've got 2 3s here and they're pretty positive 3s. They're not negative 3s. So we've got this 3 of Gabrielle, 3 of Wands with the wheel card, with the Wheel of Fortune, which I feel like this is like the completion of a karmic cycle for your twin flame. And what does this tell me? It tells me that they are ready to move on to the next stage in their life, that they are ready to move forward with something bigger and better. I feel like they also want to make long-term plans. I feel like they want to make long-term plans with their twin flame, with like something really good that is going to come into their lives. I feel like they're done with something very burdensome. And again, they're ready to take the next step. It's going to take some time for your twin flame to take the next step because with the 3 of Wands energy and even somewhat with the wheel energy, the wheel turns, and when it's next to a positive card, it does turn in the right direction, but sometimes it takes time to get going. It doesn't mean like, oh, it's just gonna, because that 3 of Wands is just a longer term energy. But I do feel very hopeful and very positive about your twin flame on their journey because I feel like they're genuinely moving forward. Now for the couple, it is a little bit more challenging. So I feel like the individuals, each twin flame in this, are doing really well on their own. But I feel when it comes together, I feel like there's a little bit more of a push from the universe that needs to happen in order to make this happen, if that makes sense. Because we've got the Tower card, the Change Your Life card, with the 5 of Ariel, which is a pretty challenging energy, 5 of Pentacles with the Tower card. They're both rather challenging energies. And what I feel in this is that your angels and guides on both sides, so this is for both sides, I feel like your angels and guides are telling you look, we've been giving you the signs, the synchronicities to make changes in order to bring this twin flame reunion to fruition. But one or both of you are just not getting it. I feel like you're doing way too well on your own individually right now to actually think about the steps that you need to take to merge this twin flame union together. And I don't see it coming from one side or the other side. I see it kind of coming from both sides. I feel like you have gotten over some challenging times. Your twin flame has gotten over some challenging times. And it's almost like the pause in not taking so many steps forward toward reunion. Now, here's the thing about this though. I feel like your angels are going to be giving a push in order to bring you and your twin flame together, but it's not a nice push. It's not a gentle push. It's often like something happening, something falling through, like a job offer falling through, or, you know, a relationship if you're dating someone else, or if your twin flame's dating someone else casually, but like all of a sudden that thing ending. And so I feel like there's just this push from the universe because I feel like both of you guys are just not pushing it forward on your own. I feel like there's too much complacency here. And it's not complacency coming from a bad place. I feel that it's complacency coming from a good place, meaning there is comfort here. You're both comfortable in your own lives. Even though the twin flame, so your twin flame, it's not that there haven't been hard times, but I feel like it's the breath of fresh air that is finally happening after some time. So let's go ahead and get a couple oracle cards, messages. Yeah, and I feel like maybe this is why. Okay, twin flame angels. Yeah, so here is why I feel the complacency. I feel the complacency because it says both parties are awakening. Both parties are awakening. And I believe, unfortunately, that is why the push is going to come from the universe. That's why the push is going to come from the angels, because the angels want both you and your twin flame to recognize that, hey, you can't sit back on your laurels and do nothing about this. You actually have to take action to move forward toward reunion. And like taking action might mean like honoring your own spiritual awakening. It's not just about partying and having fun. It's literally about doing the hardcore work that is necessary in order to move forward with your twin flame. And you also got past life love. Your soul remembers this connection. So yeah, I feel like heaven is going to intervene here, pile number 2. Heaven is super duper going to intervene here. Let's just get a romance card to see what is happening here. This is really crazy. But yeah, I feel like you guys are both in good places. Yeah, free yourself. Look. Free yourself. What are we freeing ourselves from? I feel like it's ego, in all honesty, and I'm not saying bad parts of ego, but I feel like it's almost free yourself from the comfort. Free yourself from being too comfortable. When you're too comfortable, often, like I said, complacency sets in. And this says, stay optimistic about your love life. Yeah, and I think some of that complacency for both of you, you and your twin flame, pile number 2, some of that complacency is coming in from like, oh, well, I shared that I loved them and they left me before. They might leave me again. Or your twin flame might be saying, well, you know, I tried to make this work and they blocked me, they ghosted me, they left, they did this, they're dating someone else, it didn't work. And so I think some of that complacency is really coming from pessimism. It's like, what if we try again and it doesn't work? But your angels are saying, like, you have to not be complacent. Stop being complacent, because we're going to kick you guys in the booty and we're going to make things happen. And it's not going to look pretty when we make things happen. All right, let's just get one more. Yeah, Ascended Masters. What did I just say? I said the angels are helping you. Ascended Masters are helping you. What are the Ascended Masters? You can turn to Jesus, whoever your Ascended Master might be, Buddha, if that is what resonates with you. We have, the Prophet Muhammad, whatever it is, but like the Ascended Masters, that's saying like heavenly help is on the way. Heavenly help is on the way. But with this Tower card and the Five of Ariel, it's just not gonna look pretty. It's gonna look like a hard life lesson. Okay, so let's recap pile number 2, your reading. I feel like you, the one who's getting this reading, things have worked out well for you with this King of Ariel, King of Pentacles energy, and with this Three of Water, Three of Cups energy. I feel like things have worked out really well for you, meaning you've saved money during COVID, you've put a little stockpile on the side in order to spend money on some social events, going out to dinner, going out to ball games, whatever it is. But you're living pretty nicely now that you're really getting back into the groove of like going out with friends and having fun. I feel like your twin flame is doing well too because they're getting over some hardships, balancing out their karma. They're wanting to make long-term plans, but they too are kind of taking a rest. Things are moving forward slowly for them, but they are just taking this rest. But what's happening is nothing is happening to advance the twin flame reunion because both parties are becoming too complacent to move things forward. However, heaven is stepping in. Heaven is stepping in with this awakening and the remembrance of past life love. The Ascended Masters are coming in to help. And you need to free yourself from this complacency and get into that optimistic mode about reunion is the right thing for us. Reunion is the thing that is going to make this all better now, even though we're feeling pretty good right now. So I hope this was helpful for you, pile number 2. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for subscribing to my channel below. Click on that bell, scroll up to all for all notifications. And thank you for giving the video a thumbs up. Thank you so much for your support of my YouTube channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Welcome, pile number 3. To start this reading, I'm going to say a prayer over the cards. Dear God, Jesus, Holy Spirit, Mother Mary, Archangels, Angels of God, Twin Flames, Guardian Angels, let this reading be the highest light and love of God the Father. Let it bring light, love, and truth to everyone involved. Archangel Michael, please stand guard, casting away any lower energies with your sword of light. Romance Angels, Twin Flame Angels, please help Twin Flames in pile number 3 understand where they are on their twin flame journey. Okay, to that end, I'm going to take 2 cards that represent you, the one who is receiving the reading. I'm going to take 2 cards that represent your twin flame, whether divine feminine or divine masculine, doesn't really matter. And 2 cards representing the couple. We will pull additional cards for clarification. So this is for you, where you are on this twin flame journey. And while you are waiting, you can also center yourself. And this is for your twin flame, whether divine feminine or divine masculine, and where they are on this journey. And this is for the couple. Awesome, let's take a look here. Wow, we've got a lot of major arcana cards here, pile number 3. This is crazy. Okay, so for you, I feel like you are in great energy. You've got Queen of Air and the Dreamer card. I love the Queen of Air. A lot of people don't like the Queen of Air. I actually like the Queen of Air. And the Dreamer, so the Queen of Air card, oh my goodness. It really means that you are in your independent energy, that you're getting rid of things you no longer need. It could be physical objects like decluttering your house, taking care of things. It could be that you are getting rid of drama kings and drama queens in your life, just getting rid of those people. I feel too that you're ready to embark upon this new journey with this Dreamer card. You're just ready, you're raring to go. You're like, ready, willing, and able to take on a new step in life, and you're feeling good. You're in good independent energy. You're feeling great. There's this dreamer energy for you that you're like, yeah, I'm ready to embark on this new journey. And I don't feel like there is a lot of pessimism here. The Queen of Air is pretty optimistic because she's pretty sure of herself, and I really, really like this energy. For your twin flame, I feel like they're rising in their self-confidence and they're learning some lessons. 2 major arcana cards. We have the Sun card and the Life Experience, which this is the Tower card for your twin flame. So again, whether divine feminine or divine masculine, I feel like the Sun card with the Life Experience card or with the Tower card tells me that your twin flame is rising in their own self-confidence. It means that there has been some trouble with self-esteem, self-confidence, and they are actually rising up in their own self-confidence, as well as learning some hard lessons, because the Tower card does represent Tower moments or karmic lessons that they are needing to learn. Now, are they learning these lessons all on their own, or are they being pushed? I think a little bit of both. I think heaven has helped push them forward in their own karmic lessons. But I feel with this rising self-esteem with the Sun card, I feel that your twin flame also is taking the bull by the horns and kind of learning their lessons a little bit on their own as well. And that is a great energy to be in when you realize it yourself from your own sense of personal power and you meet those challenges head on rather than kind of being tossed about by your angels and guides that want to teach you some of these lessons. The reunion energy looks fantastic. So we've got the Star card with the Knight of Fire, pile number 3. So Star is beautiful. Making a wish upon a star with the Knight of Fire. Gosh, a lot of passion between you and your twin flame. A lot of romance, sexual attraction. But also like long-term commitment is coming. Long-term relationship is coming. Long-term reunion is coming. And it might actually come out of nowhere, twin flame, because when I see the Knight of Fire coupled with the Star card, because the Star card to me, that's like divine destiny. That's like it is written in the stars. And the Star card can also represent in tarot something that lasts long term. It's like some long-term plan that you're about to make. When it's coupled with Knight of Fire, which is a more rapid energy, I feel like it's destined to happen, but it's destined to happen unexpectedly. Because Knight of Fire, Knight of Wands can be about something that you don't necessarily expect at the time that it happens. Almost like an emergency, but I feel with the Star card, it's like a good emergency, like something really good that comes out of the blue that you never even expected, but that actually happens. So for you, pile number 3, oh my gosh, this reunion energy looks so, so good. I'm gonna pick a couple of oracle cards to get some confirmation on your reading, pile number 3. But so far, I really like this reading. I think this is a great reading so far. Yeah, so we still have some healing energy and we have the second chance. And look at that. I feel like the Star card with the Knight of Fire is the second chance. But we have healing. Remember when I was talking about your twin flame rising in their own personal power as well as learning their karmic lessons? I feel like they are still healing. But I do feel that this reunion energy is the second chance that you and your twin flame will have. I'm just gonna pick a romance card here so you guys can see where the romance energy lies for you and your twin flame. Yeah, look at this. What did I say? Strong reunion energies. Look at this, wedding card. Wedding card. Do I need to say anything more, twin flame? This is crazy. Okay, so let's recap pile number 3. Let's recap your reading. First and foremost, you, the person receiving the reading, is in great energy. Queen of Air with the Dreamer card. Great energy. Queen of Air, really independent, doing her own thing or his own thing, right? It doesn't have to be, you don't have to be a female. You could be a male, but the queen is a female energy. So she's doing her own thing. She's getting rid of things and people that she no longer needs. She's ready to embark on this new journey with the Dreamer card. Divine masculine or divine feminine, that is your twin flame. Again, it doesn't matter because we're reading for both here. So your twin flame is actually rising in their own self-confidence, and they are learning some karmic lessons through these tower moments. Now, some of these tower moments are happening voluntarily, and some of them are happening involuntarily, meaning heaven's given a little push, but they are still healing. I love it. It's like old wounds are being healed. And the couple's energy is this Knight of Fire, Knight of Wands with the Star card. And what does this mean? It means that something unexpected and rapid is going to happen that is part of your divine destiny, that is written in the stars, and it's about something long-term, a long-term commitment. And we got confirmation of that long-term commitment with the second chance card and the wedding card. Like, I really have nothing more to say, pile number 3. I feel like this is an absolutely beautiful reading for you. And I certainly hope that this reading put a smile on your face. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for subscribing to my channel below. Click on that bell, scroll up to all for all notifications, and thank you for giving the video a thumbs up. Thank you for sharing this video with other twin flames. And thank you so much for your support of my YouTube channel. You can buy a book or 2 or 3. You can pledge your support on Patreon, www.patreon.com/Michelle S. Fondin. And I will see you in the next video.